Okay, hello, and welcome back to Minecraft, and back to the Build Battles minigame once again. And I'm going to vote this time. I'm actually going to cast a vote for once. If I go with space... Never mind. We won anyway. But if I just get rid of a little bit of this, then the theme that we've got is Spaceship. And I'm thinking... if I get a little bit of, like, iron... I'm thinking of going with like a UFO. That's the kind of thought process that I've got here. This is one of them themes that actually something comes to mind, unlike last week. So if I get a little bit of glass, and then if I go with like a little bit of green or red glass, I'm thinking of something very science fiction-y. If I take the green, I feel like that's a little bit more alien. I feel like I need to build something that's a little bit science fiction-y, a little bit cool. And I tell you what, I'll even go and just get myself a little bit of green concrete. And I'm going to try and build a little alien. If I give it like some little antennae, some little antlery things with some levers like that. And then what I'll do now is I'll bring that right the way up. And try and build like a UFO. I'm sure you know the type of UFO that I'm going with. I'm going with very, very basic here. And hopefully... it'll be somewhat original still. I'm feeling like a lot of people are going to build kind of rockets here. I feel like they're going to build kind of rockets and like kind of modern looking stuff. So hopefully there won't be too many alien-y kind of looking builds. But we'll see. So if I kind of make that go right the way around, I've just got to try and copy this exactly. Is that right? Yeah, look at that. There we go. Right away. So what I can do now is if I kind of curve the top off a little bit. And don't worry, I will use a little bit of glass. And I'll kind of have like a couple of aliens sitting inside or something like that. I'm worried it's a little bit too small, but I can't really go back now. So I might need to make them kind of tiny little aliens, like just a couple of blocks. But I'm not too worried about that. I feel like it'll still look kind of cool. Especially if I kind of give it like a black floor or something like that. It might look quite cool by the end, so we'll see. So if I get out this and just mark out where I want these little aliens to be sat. If I go like that and then that and that, how is that going to look? Yeah, we'll go with that. I've not got time to waste on building aliens, so hopefully these very minimalistic looking kind of aliens will win the cuteness factor. Hopefully they'll win the kind of the cuteness award. For this contest. So if I kind of do that, and then they could be kind of the aliens sat inside the ship, and then I'll take this black glass. I've gone with black because I feel like it'll look a little bit more sleek, a little bit more science fiction, and I want to get points on making it look kind of cool. And then we can bring that right the way around, like this. Hopefully this will work. I hope that this will come across. I hope everyone will realise what it is I'm building and shit. If I take that out... No, I can't. I'm going to have to keep that there. So if I go like that, maybe, and then kind of have a bit of glass attaching to all of these little corners here. That is not even. Shit. I'll have time to fix that a little bit later, hopefully. But you never know what. You know, I feel like people never have a chance to fully analyse your build. So hopefully if there's a few things that are a bit off and a bit wonky, hopefully no one will be able to see them. That's my thinking anyway. So if I bring that around, I'm just going to basically cap this off at the bottom. And then we can try and fix up a few of those things a little bit later. So if I kind of cap that off, I've got my alien sat inside of the ship and I've kind of got that black glass dome over it. Which is the kind of idea that I had. So at least everything's somewhat done. So if I kind of finish that off, I can add kind of a black floor and try and fix a couple of those windows too. And then we can see what everyone else has built. We can see what ideas has come to everybody else's mind. So if I kind of get a little bit of black. There he is. And then kind of fill that in. How's that going to look? Let's take a little look at this then. And I'm actually going to add... a couple of laser beams like that, just while I'm down here on the bottom, which is what I got the whole green glass out for anyway. So if I kind of do that, just to make sure I've got that in, Yeah, that'll do. It doesn't look very good, but it'll do. And then there you go. I've got my aliens kind of sat there in the ship. Can I fix any of this though before we go into the voting stage? Is that right? I don't think that's even. I don't think that's even at all. Oh well, we've not got time to fix it. Hopefully, like I say, no one will have seen it. So if we go into this, so for starters, we've got kind of a shooting. What is that? That's from something. That one is from something. I'll give it a good, but don't bite my head off because I didn't recognize what it was right away. And then we've kind of got one that's kind of shooting here, another kind of like fighter style kind of ship. Different from what I was expecting though. As is this one. This one's a little bit different as well. It's kind of like curving around by the looks of it. There's kind of little windows there on the side. I'll give that one a good. I quite like that one. And then, oh shit! This one is almost exactly like mine. But it's got like cows and a big fat alien sat in there as well. Oh no, that one's so much better than mine. And then we've got kind of planets. Oh, I think this one's like a little bit of a diorama. Yeah, that one's okay. I'm not a fan of kind of building in really kind of small scale. And then this one's quite good, actually. I quite like this. This is definitely that kind of image that comes to mind when you think rocket. And so that's kind of a very kind of standard look. And then another one that's exactly like mine. This has got the green laser beam and everything. I should have gone with red laser beams. I didn't realise that everybody would go with green. And then we've got kind of a... oh, this is like an actual space shuttle. I'm not sure about the purple floor. But I quite like the space shuttle there as it is. And then we've got a pixel art. I've said it before. I've said it a few times. I'm not really too much of a fan of pixel arts, especially when they're done on the ground. But it definitely does look pretty good. Then here is me. Here I am. Everybody look at my aliens. I want you to vote based on those, rather than the horrible job that I did with the glass. And then we've got another kind of white and red kind of space shuttle. It seems that everyone's going with one of two things. Either one of these red and white ones. Just like this, another one. Or a kind of green laser beaming UFO. I suppose there's kind of some subconscious thing that makes everyone think of one of those two things. Another one that's kind of in the same style. This one hasn't been lifted off the ground, so I'll give that one just an okay. I like the little explosions. I need to figure out how to do those myself. And then there we go. This kind of little fighter ship was the winner. And I got 8th place out of 11. I think there might have been a few more, which, to be honest, yeah, I kind of deserved it. Although, I said that in the last episode about my baby, and you guys said that that was really good, so I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. So I'll end the video off here, so thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you later. Bye-bye.